everyone, this is Lisa Wong, your town manager, reporting to you on a beautiful day in May. It's been 2 months since the governor declared a state of emergency. Since then, the community has stepped up, and because of that, lives have been saved. You have been on the front lines as essential workers. You've been staying home, wearing masks, learning how to video conference, teaching and comforting your children, worrying and missing your loved ones, and also mourning the members of our families and community that we have tragically lost. Winchester is strong, Winchester is adaptive, and Winchester is also restless and ready to go. I understand that this has been a long, difficult, and uncertain road, and the recent surge seems to be on a plateau, and reopening committees, including the ones in Winchester, are hard at work. But here's what I need from you. Hang in just a little bit longer. Let's do this right, so I'm not sending you the same message this fall. Continue to share your ideas, your questions, your concerns with me at townmanager@winchester.us. Donate to our Give Where You Live campaign at United Way. There's a link on our website at winchester.us. And be well and safe and kind to yourselves. Thank you for working with us, and stay tuned for further guidance from our hardworking town staff.
Good morning. My name is MaryEllen Lannon, and I'm your town clerk. I hope you and your families are doing well. I wanted to provide you with a brief update regarding the town clerk's office. As you know, we are working remotely and providing the various services through the mail and email. Please continue to email townclerk@winchester.us for any services you may need. For a quick update on the transfer station permits, thanks to all of you who have purchased them online. If you are in need of the yellow bags for the SMART program, you can purchase them at the transfer station. Thank you as well to all of you who have registered your dogs. The Select Board have voted on March 30th to reschedule the spring town meeting to Monday, June 8th at 6:30 p.m. At this time, towns across the Commonwealth are anxiously waiting to hear from the State House if the legislation to allow for remote town meetings will pass. We should have some clearer direction within the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned at www.winchester.us for the latest information on town meeting. The annual town election has been rescheduled to Saturday, June 20th at the Morocco, McCall, Vincent Owen, and Lynch Elementary Schools. I am working with the Select Board to determine the hours of the vote, as there is an opportunity with this amended legislation to open the polls at 12 noon instead of 7 a.m. Additionally, I mailed to all households on March 30th an application for an early voting by mail. If you wish to participate in the town election and you don't feel comfortable coming to the polls in person, you can mail the application. If you can't find it, you can write me a letter or an email requesting to vote by mail, and we will mail the ballot to you to your home. I would like to also remind voters that when you vote by mail, whether it's early voting or absentee, you must sign the envelope the ballot is sealed in prior to returning it to the town hall. This requirement keeps your ballot secure and safe. Additionally, ballots are secured in the town's vault until Election Day. Lastly, while we are all home and possibly looking for things to do besides watching more Netflix, how about logging on to www.winchester.us and click under Government and then Town Archives. You can learn about the history of Winchester. You can find out when your house was built. The web pages are filled with interesting history about our local community. Here's a link called Winchester's History Online, where you can find the wonderful collections of photographs of our beautiful town. Please check it out. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions or concerns, please email me at melannon@winchester.us. Take care and be well.
Hello, my name is Chief Rick Tustin of the Winchester Fire Department. I wish to thank everyone who have followed our recommendations to stay at home and consult with their personal health care provider before calling for emergency medical services. Please remember, though, that Winchester's firefighters have emergency protocols in place and are highly trained, equipped, and prepared to provide emergency services, including medical care should you need them. If you should call for emergency services, our dispatchers will ask you questions related to positive COVID-19 exposure. Please honestly answer these questions to the best of your ability. They are designed to prepare our responders to handle your emergency in the safest manner. We are also continuing to suspend many of our in-person inspections. However, we do understand that certain activities, such as real estate transactions and building construction, continue to go on. If you are in need of an inspection for the sale of your home or are in need of construction-related services, our Fire Prevention Officer, Captain Ken Temple, can guide you through the process. For more information, please visit the Fire Department website at www.winchestermafire.com or call 781-729-1802. Thank you, stay safe, and stay well.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Murphy, Director of the Winchester Health Department. The Health Department is grateful for how diligently you have responded as individuals and as a community to the COVID-19 pandemic. We know that this has been a disruptive and challenging time, but your hard work is paying off by limiting the number of cases of COVID-19 in Winchester. But we still have a ways to go to protect each other, especially our vulnerable members of our community and essential workers like hospital and nursing home staff. To reduce the spread of COVID-19, the town has implemented a new order to mandate wearing face coverings over your nose and mouth in public places. This means face coverings are required to be worn by the public and employees in Winchester at the grocery and convenience stores, pharmacies, hardware stores, and other essential businesses. Face coverings are also required at the transfer station. The order applies to indoor common areas of residential or commercial complexes with multiple units and when picking up takeout at restaurants. Governor Baker recently announced a new order regarding face coverings for all of Massachusetts, which requires face coverings be worn outdoors when 6 feet cannot be maintained between people and when riding public transportation, including ride sharing. The face covering rules apply to everyone except children younger than 2 years of age or anyone who has trouble breathing or who is unable to remove the face covering without assistance. It's important to note that you do not need to wear a medical grade mask like a surgical mask or an N95 mask or respirator. Those should be reserved for healthcare workers. You can make a face covering from cloth at home. Make sure you can breathe adequately through it and do wash it routinely depending on frequency of use. Finally, we have to continue to stay vigilant and follow the practices that are already keeping our town safe and healthy. Social distancing, and as a reminder, this means maintaining at least 6 feet from others outside of your household in any setting, including outdoors. Getting outside for exercise is important, but please remember that at least for now, our town fields and playgrounds are closed. When you are enjoying the outdoors, be mindful of keeping more than 6 feet away from others if you're running or otherwise exerting yourself. We know this is especially hard with our youth, but it is critical we reinforce the importance of this with them. Also, stay home if you're feeling sick. And finally, I know if you've heard it over and over, but practicing good personal hygiene like frequent hand washing and not touching your face is key in limiting the spread of COVID-19. Thank you for protecting the public health of your friends, family, and the entire Winchester community.